The second is the development of the human intellect. Why is it patriotism day? Because out of the earth comes the Father. The earth is our Father, not God. God, the Father. No. That's speaking to the concept of a human being, life starting out of earth. And then God said he called you out of death into life. Now, what else we observe? The human intellect has to wake up. And then the human spirit has to be connected to a society. That's the three and the four. Now, let's look at the American flag. See, white supremacists, nigger-led leaders that don't know anything, that pay $10,000 to sit in the large houses and go through all kinds of degrading experiences. They don't know this. God himself has brought to the African American people the University of Life. And let me tell you something. There is nothing, nobody on the earth can do with it. All you have to do, Negro, colored folk, Italian, whatever you want to call it, is turn back to God. Now, stop playing games. Stop fooling yourself. God has chosen you. And all you're doing is fighting a crazy battle that will cause you nothing but misery and pain. That's what it is. John, what God is giving you. Let's go down to the blue in the American flag. It is talking about the soul. But Satan has turned your soul into the blue. He has turned the blue in you to foolishness and entertainment and spirituality. A competition will be who can be the biggest fool. A competition who can have the baggest pants. A man that 30 years ago would stand up as an erect human being has accepted the invitation of Satan to act like he's a crazy homosexual that's been brought out of solitary confinement. That's where those crazy behaviors come from. No innocent human being would ever come up with that. This is the mind of the evil one who wants to take you out of the life, knowing that Almighty God has called you to a life of purpose and aim to serve Him. You think when that first slave went on that ship, he didn't throw his hands up and surrender. He knew it was all over. When they put them chains on him and locked him up, I can't even sleep at night for a while. I can't sleep with you because my conscience tells me. I imagine I'm connected to that African American who had to walk 80 miles, 100 miles with chains in a hot 105 degrees.
Yes, brother.
I don't care about the distraction. Let the veteran Arab stand on the side and wait for our corn and our chicken instead of being educated. God has chosen you.
Right.
Those of you who are listening to me, that's why you don't have to worry about it, brother man. You don't have to worry about them. It's only the ones that God has called.
Right.
And those who God has called. I want to remind you that Mr. Farad did his work, had 25,000 people and 3.5 years. And I'm telling you, I'm not running for any office. I'm not trying to be the big Negro in town. But I tell you one damn thing. I'm going to work until I'm dead to see that the message we found Muhammad put into every African American person.
That's right.
All America.
I'm
not going to stop until they have a choice between hell and heaven. That's going to give them a choice.
That's right.
And that's exactly what brother knows. I don't care what I see one of them, he can be dressed in Bergamo. I don't care if he's been dressed in a Brioni. I'm going to stop him and talk to him.
Yes.
Why do I say that? I don't care if it's Bob Johnson. Bob, you in bad shape. sold your people out. And I love it. And I met him and told him I love it. You can't keep people you don't love them. He knows he's gaining. He took BET out of desperation and turned it into a horse shop. That's what those videos do to you. Destroy our people. But how do you fight the scheme of Satan? You fight it by figuring it out and working. That's what you do. You go to work. So let's continue on with what in the American flag, the red. The red. That's social, the social life. Now who should be more bonded than an African American? There is nobody on this earth to be bonded. You're bonded. You're bonded first as a human being. Secondly, as a son of Africa. Thirdly, as a survivor of the middle classes. I want your imagination to go back to what it was like to be in a ship like this at this time. Thundering and lightning, and I know when you go in a dark hole. Human waste all on you. Degradation and fear. And no wonder we are visiting terror on our people daily. We're visiting terror on our people, but we still have the terror in our soul, even though we have a bring on y'all. Huh? Even though you are a $200 million wound up Negro, paid, bought, and sold on a layaway plan of Satan, you're going bottles like an alley cat on 123rd Street. Not 125th Street. 123rd Street. That's the back alley with dope fiend. That's where the white man came in, back dollar. Took it over, because you weren't doing nothing with it. Right. See, don't complain about the Koreans. Don't complain about the Chinese. I was on one street today, Michigan Avenue. It's embarrassing. Somewhere on Michigan Avenue, under daylight on a Sunday. And a woman around selling her body right on the street. If I didn't have anywhere to go, I would have stopped on the street and said, sister, God has called you to something greater than that. Right. You don't put them down, but you call them back to their destiny. I'm telling you, we are going to turn these 41 million rusty locks.
That's right, brother. That's right.
We're going to turn them because if we're committed to God, right, who can be against us? If God is for us, who can be against us? If God is against us, we're finished. So dear beloved people, continuing on, what is the white in that flag? The white in that flag, the moral life. The moral life, that's right. Moral life. We have to come to moral life, and the red in that flag, they already giving the red, the white, the blue. Now, what is the star? If Johnny is here, know for a fact, Johnny, that we, the African Americans, are the ones that made America. America was just an idea. We made it with freedom, justice, and equality. You, the men and women who followed Dr. Martin Luther King. You, the men and women who followed the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We knocked the walls of Jericho down. Yes. You did it. And we're going to do it again. We're going to establish a life where we have material life. We're going to do it again. And we're going to have academic life. Right, brother. We're going to do it again. And we're going to develop healthy culture. We're doing it now. Right. And we're going to have governmental order. Yes, sir. Let me tell you something about this young man. Watch the name Muhammad. Some of them said, don't talk about him. And then they knocked him. I've got to. Go ahead on, brother. Why? I met him right down the parking lot of Stony Alabama. I observed him. A young man. I don't know how old he was. He was chewing gum. His daddy said, take that chewing gum out of your mouth, boy. And he was just polite, nice, yes, and go to your mom. And I'm telling you, I observed him. You didn't see him. He's not a showboat. I wouldn't follow a showboat. I don't follow people that want to be